AMD cooking Ryzen 5 9600 by 3D 3D V-Cache CPU for mainstream gamers in addition to 9800 by 3D, 9900 by 3D and 9950 by 3D. AMD is reportedly planning to release the Ryzen 5 9600 by 3D 3D V-Cache CPU with 6 cores targeted towards mainstream gamers. AMD Ryzen 5 9600 by 3D 6-core 3D V-Cache chip will shake things up for Zen 5 in the DIY space if it sees a global launch. AMD's 3D V-Cache Ryzen CPUs are some of the most sought-after chips for gamers. They offer tremendous value, performance, and efficiency in games, and that's one reason why DIY audiences are flocking to buy them across the world. For its upcoming generation of 3D V-Cache CPUs, it looks like the company has 4 chips in the works, which will include the Ryzen 5 9600 by 3D as the entry-level option. The latest report comes from Hung Fu at X, who says that AMD already has plans to launch a Ryzen 5 SKU, namely the Ryzen 5 9600 by 3D. Within its 3D V-Cache lineup, which will also consist high-end SKUs such as the Ryzen 7 and Ryzen 9 series. The Ryzen 5 9600 by 3D will be a direct follow-up to the Ryzen 5 7600 by 3D, which has been launched recently but is limited to certain major retailers in different regions. It's exclusive to Micro Center in the US, Mind Factory in Germany, and JD in China. The chip costs $299 US, so we can expect a similar price point for the Ryzen 5 9600 by 3D at launch. Now AMD also launched the Ryzen 5 5600 by 3D a while back, which was kept as a Micro Center only chip, and in our testing, we found it to be a really good solution for entry-level audiences at its $199 US price point. Surely, the AM5 platform is a bit more costly, but entry-level chips with strong game performance can bring a lot more DIY users to the new platform, which will also carry on support for future generations of Ryzen 3D V-Cache chips. As for the rest of the chips, AMD also has the Ryzen 7 9800 by 3D in the works, which is the 8-core part, and like the 9600 by 3D. Will feature a single CCD with a singular 3D V-Cache stack. The Ryzen 9 chips, mainly the Ryzen 9 9950 by 3D and Ryzen 9 9900 by 3D, will carry dual CCDs with one stack on each CCD, but the Ryzen 9 9900 by 3D should perform similarly to the 9600 by 3D with its single 6-core CCD stack, while the 9950 by 3D will feature a single 8-core 3D V-Cache stack. AMD also recently held an event in China, co-organized by Gigabyte, where the company talked about the performance and launch schedule of its upcoming Ryzen 9000 by 3D CPUs. The Ryzen 7 9800 by 3D is going to be the first chip in the next-gen 3D V-Cache stack, which will be announced in late October. Launch will take place in early November, while the rest of the lineup is going to be introduced early next year, so we can probably expect an announcement during CES 2025. The new Ryzen 7 9800 by 3D chip should be a perfect answer to Intel's Arrow Core Ultra 200 inches desktop CPUs, which will also be launching in the coming month.